Hello everyone, Eastern America here. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and hit that notification button. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what's going on in the American economy, being Eastern America here. Please subscribe, please like, please share, hit that notification button. So let's talk about current fuel prices. We have Gas Buddy in our local area. We use the app to check on the prices, and it went from $4.19 the other day to around $4.30 a gallon. And here in Eastern America, today is May the 18th, I think. 18th? Yes, yes, it's Wednesday, May 18th here, 2022. And I just want to share some things with you. First of all, it's getting very expensive. My Prius is in the shop, brake booster issue, and there is a national back order. And wherever you are, please join me for a cup of coffee. It's got a brake booster issue. The brakes went out, and I've already done a National Transportation Safety Administration Bureau. I know I'm not saying that exactly right. Safety report, and it's got a number for it. And I'm working some issues with this Prius, but that's a 2,400 maybe something job, probably 3,000 after everything. So we'll see how that goes. I'm driving my truck, my old 1994 Mazda B4000 V6 extended cab, ugly looking beast on the road, and I'm keeping that thing parked. The air conditioning pump has been out for about a year or so. So there's no air conditioning. I got a little fan in there. Temperatures are running close to 90 degrees Fahrenheit today, I think. This afternoon is supposed to be in this Eastern America part of my country. So we're looking at some hot temperatures. And I can't even roll down the windows because the electric windows are busted. I mean, how do you say it? Broke, expired, rusted to the point they don't work anymore. So the windows have to stay up. Got no air conditioning. I do have that sliding back window, so I'm using that, and it gets a little air in there. And I did buy me a little $15 plug-in cigarette lighter fan. It seems to be working okay, but it's hot in that vehicle. And the gas, the gas needle, I can see it moving as I drive. And here we are at $4.30 a gallon, and I mean, geez, when it was sitting at close to $4 in my area average price. I have a psychological tip for you. I use it for myself. Thank me later. I just do a quarter of a tank. When that needle gets to a quarter, just down 1/4, from full to 3/4, I fill it up. So at least the sticker shock is not that bad. Not $100. So I had to fill mine's a light size small truck. So it's like the Ford Ranger XLT back in the day. I think that was the model. It's got somehow Mazda fell under Ford, and it's got a Ford dipstick and everything. But we're looking at that quarter of a tank last time I got it up to where it's practically full. That was $20 square, 20 something. I can tell you that, 20 something. And $20 and something. $20 for a quarter of a tank of gas. And now it's $4.30 a gallon. And I'm probably going to go on Monday because I'll be in a new billing cycle on my credit card. I use my credit card. I don't use cash. I don't use cash for anything. I get the points off my credit card, and I cash those out at the end of the year. That's how I do things. So, premium rewards, my friends. If any kind of points that you can get, you know, it's a good deal. Cash, you know, interest rates are practically nothing, and I don't think anything's going to look good for a very long time. But I want to talk about the gas, and I'm going to talk about the last subject that you're tuning in on, because I'm putting that in the tags in the title of this video. So I am going to cover the last piece of the title of this video. I think if you look at the pie, you know, a pi being round, you know, 360, 365 degrees. I think you're, yeah, 365 degrees. You know, just 1/4 of that is Russia, India, and China. You know, this is how I'm trying to do this big circle, you know. And I can tell already, because it was on Facebook, some kind of post that came out there, and I had to point out, and there was some guy that was really giving the West a hard time and talking about the USA and all that. And I said, look, that's your Axis group, the way I see it, and that is fine. So Russia can trade fuel, oil and gas with India and China. So those three are going to be doing business together for a very long time, which is fine. And so that's why I think we're seeing an uptick, you know, with the EU and anyone that is a free world country doing away with the fuel, oil, and gas from Russia. The rest of the pie needs to balance out. The rest of it, you know, the rest of the pie. So what I'm thinking is that's why we see an uptick in prices, because we've got to get the equilibrium going, get the supply sector on a routine basis with the new customers and new partners. And then probably by the end of the year, I think that gas prices, oil and gas, will go down. But this will be a new world order as far as energy. And that's going to be it. Russia, China, India, and other countries that may participate, but small countries, you know. But that is going to be the new world order on energy. Russia and China, India, that's just how it's going to have to be. They're going to always do business together. And that fuel will just not go to the free world in the most part. I know India is a free world economy, but I'm just saying, and the obscure small countries that we haven't mentioned, but that's going to be the way it is. So once the production gets up everywhere, OPEC compensates and helps out, and then, you know, USA comes in and play, and whatever else happens with the elections and all that, you know, I think things are going to be okay. So they may be high all the way up December. Maybe around February things will go down. January, February, it's hard to tell. But for instance, my vehicle is parked. I got a budget. I don't care if I was a millionaire, which I'm absolutely not anywhere near that, of course. I'm limited low income. But if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't change a thing that I'm doing right now. And one thing, I've got that vehicle grounded. I've got a bicycle I pulled out of retirement. I bought in Germany when I was in the Army. I was stationed in Germany. And I'm riding it like crazy. I think it's going to really help my health. It does have a small basket on the back, so I can actually get groceries, but obviously a limited amount of groceries. It's not a lot that can fit in a little basket, so it can't be a case of beer or something like that. That absolutely couldn't happen. But, you know, not even, I'd be lucky to get a gallon of water. A gallon of water would fit in there okay, 1 gallon. But I couldn't take 2 gallons of water. It just wouldn't work. So I'm limited, but something short like ground beef in a bag and a few other things. I've got the little straps. I'll show the bike later in the video, so you see, you know, my bicycle. I'll do a video on that, and I've started a local group, bicycle club, and I got my first member that joined this public group. So I'm really happy about that. So see how that goes, tips and tricks and all that. But you know, this is bad. This is a lot worse than I thought it could get. But everybody's, you know, we're all hunkering down. I remind you of what the British said during World War II. They had a term, particularly over the bombings, you know, the Blitz, the Blitzkrieg that the Germans, when they were dropping all those bombs on London and all that. Keep calm and carry on. That's what you need to tell yourself. We need to keep calm and carry on. And so, you know, my vehicle's staying parked all week. 1 trip a week. Those are the groceries to load up. And there's plenty of room. So I do that. But rest of the week, vehicle's parked. I'm running. I'm a runner, so I run one day and then I bicycle the next day. And I actually do real stuff, like check on my house, and it's not but a mile and a half down the road, and I do those things, and I do a little circuit, you know, on the bicycle. Go to Planet Fitness on the bicycle, you know, unless it's I'm incorporating the grocery day, which would be a workout day. I can knock out my yard. I got to mow the grass over there, and then I can just knock out a lot of things because I put it on the list. So I do it once a week. I have a list, and I've got my list today. See, I've got all this stuff written down. These are the things I'll do tomorrow on Thursday. I'm moving it up because Friday, I think Friday's I'm just going to rest Friday. I'm kind of bummed out, but I'm excited about this new program. So I want to share that with you. You know, go buy a bicycle, start bicycling. I'm going to start talking about bicycling. It'll help you. It'll improve your health, hopefully. You know, and I'm going to talk about airing up your tires every day. I can cover that. I've got a lot of tips and tricks that I'll be coming out with. I'm going to do more YouTube videos because we're all kind of stuck in. If you're like me, you're stuck in, which is okay. You know, no big deal. Save your money for a trip. I'm going on a trip in a few months, and you know, I'm not worried about things. You know, I got some things, you know, like everybody else going on, but I'm just trying to help. But now I'd like to get to the last subject, the point that you're probably here for, hopefully, and then we can talk about this. I'm very sorry to say this, but we have to get those $1,500 stimulus checks sent out to every American. And of course, if you're in Canada and some other country, I hope you get your stimulus checks too, because this is not going to work right now. Not at the moment. People need those stimulus checks. It's shrinkflation is going on, but forget it. They're still doing shrinkflation and combining inflation, so prices are still going up in the stores, but packages are getting much smaller. And I wish I had done a video on it, but I should have done a video. I went to Walmart, and I swear they had these 9-ounce boxes that were this. Look at my hands. They're like this from here to here. Very small. Laughable boxes. And I should have done a video. 5 of those to get like 29 ounces or whatever. You know, close to that. You know. So anyway, we need those $1,500 stimulus checks. President Biden, if you're watching, you need to kick those checks out right away. Someone needs to get these checks out. Treasury Department needs to get these checks out. This is not gonna cut it. Talking business as usual. I'm watching a White House press briefing, and I had to put it on pause because it's that uninteresting. And baby formula is expensive, and hopefully they solve that shortage. This is just awful. People not, you know, you think about it. Someone who lives 12 miles away or 10 miles away or 40 miles away, they got a round trip. So let's say to 40 miles, they just drive 40 miles up the road to get to work and come back. That's 80 miles for 40, you know. And, you know, say they get 20 miles to the gallon. Let's just go with an even number because it's going to get up to $5 a gallon. So, you know, 5, you get 20 miles to the gallon, $5 a gallon, and you're going 80 miles. That's $20 in gas. You know, $20 in gas. You know, 20, and they're getting paid $10 an hour. So every day they lost 2 hours worth of work, supposedly. 2 hours of workers' pay. Maybe they're supposed to do an 8-hour day, so they're only getting paid for 6 hours to drive all the way up there. You know, I just don't know. You know, and this stuff creeps up, and a lot of people are not getting 20 miles a gallon. That was pretty generous. That might be a Prius with a battery that's getting low. No, people are probably getting more around 10 miles per gallon average. especially with used cars. So let's just say 10 miles per gallon. Then that's $40 a day to go to work. $40 a day. That's more proper. People paying close to $40 a day for gas just to go to work and come back. And so really, they've lost 4 hours of earned income in an 8-hour day, so they're only getting paid for 4 hours, so to speak. At some point, someone's going to say, why should I even come to work? I'll just stay down. I'll just leave the car parked, and I'll grow some fruits and vegetables in the backyard, and I just won't even go to work. This is a really big problem, you know. I mean, people, I mean, you know, we got to get these stimulus checks out. That's what I'm saying. At least one very soon, and probably one more behind it, and everyone will be pretty square. You know, one every quarter at the present time. So it's May, so you only have to kick out 1,500 this quarter, 1,500 the final quarter, and you'll be okay. October, November. Okay, so next quarter, July, August, September, you know, and kick that one out. So anyway, please leave your comments in the comments section. Please subscribe, please like, please share. I'm really interested in your comments. Please comment. No one ever comments on my videos. Okay, please subscribe, please like, please share, and have a great day wherever you are. Goodbye.